Hello, I'm Master Instructor, and I am a live action 4-point bending test. If you don't know what a 4-point bending test is, that's a great presentation by Cyborg for Life and Dr. Haley. They were giving the precise max update, where Dr. Haley talks about this test and at what points the precise max, precise 2.2 and stride nails break at what load. I'm more interested in the nails. I have two 10-7 diameter precise 2.2 tibia nails, date of implantation October 20th, 2025, and I have two precise 2.2 10-7 diameter nail in my femurs. Date of implantation was April 8th, 2025, and today's date is January 8th, 2026. Then the 4-point bending test data that was shown in that presentation, the 10-7 diameter nails were breaking at 118 pounds, done over 1 million cycles, and a cycle is very close to like a walking step. And doctors in engineering and medicine, it should be a 2-to-1 ratio to have a reasonable and conservative limit on that load, so that's about 59 pounds. So I've been doing, on average, 3,000 steps a day, give or take. And I'll be focusing more on the fingernails, because I have those inside for much longer now. It's been 275 days since date of implantation, and if you do about 3,000 steps a day, that is about, by now, reaching 825k steps, but then 3,000 steps is bilateral, so you divide that in half. So I'm like close to 500,000, but close to 500,000 steps, let's say. So I'm putting 60 to 80 pounds on each leg while I'm walking, either using crutches or the walker. Depending on how my bone growth is doing, I don't, I've been instructed not to put as much load, depending on what that is and how far along the nail has been distracted. So there were some times I had very poor bone growth, and the nails were also fully distracted, and that is at its weakest configuration. That's actually when, according to the presentation, that's what the 4-point bending test that is, that test at 8 centimeter fully distracted length. So I only been at the fully distracted mark for maybe 2 months, because I did accordion multiple times. So I'm currently doing another accordion, so my fingernails are currently distracted at 7.4 centimeters. And the tibia nails discarding at 3.5 centimeters distracted length. So for the femur nails, after the accordion, I have a bit better bone growth, so I'm going to try to reload up to 80 pounds to stimulate more bone growth. And there's some bone now, it's not a huge concern. The bone is protecting the nails as well. But yeah, so I'm about 155 pounds right now. I used to be 137 pounds when I just had my femur surgery, then on the date of surgery. And then throughout that time, it's been loaded 60 to 80 pounds. But yeah, this is me doing a 4-point bending test live. I'm very slow with crutches right now, because I took about 3 months off not crutching, just to be ultra conservative. But we're beginning to do my crutches. I'm just trying slowly, carefully just to make sure I don't go over the capacity. I've been told not to go over, which is 8 pounds. But yeah, this is what I want to cover on my 4-point bending test example. We may just take a quick rest. And pivoting each leg only up to 8 pounds, nothing more, which I test using a scale, and then I gauge how much weight is going through my arms, so it's usually a big upper body workout. And none of my bones are consolidated right now, so the implants are definitely taking the load. Okay, so let me just see what I want to talk about. So yeah, I got 500 case steps each leg. Yeah, I think that's my little video. And don't do any of this walking or load things if you're not been cleared to do so by your medical team, or if your medical team is not watching over you. Everything I do has been usually the medical team is watching all of these things, and I only do things that they have told me to or I've been cleared to do. Yeah. And yeah, I am a 4-point bending test. And also, I always say, go quad or go home. Cut.